Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Flash Out, a channel where you don't get dealership rehearsals, you don't get sugar-coated marketing fluff, and you definitely don't get those same tired lines you've heard 100 times before. Here, it's all about real opinions, honest impressions, and cars that actually make sense in the real world. And today, we're diving deep into something that's big, bold, and built to haul just about anything out of 2026 Toyota Tundra V6. Exterior. Now, for decades, the Tundra has been Toyota's answer to the American full-size truck scene. It's always carried that reputation of being bulletproof, reliable, and rugged, but it's also been criticized for feeling a little behind the curve compared to Ford, Chevy, and Ram when it comes to refinement and tech. But that was before Toyota reinvented it with the twin-turbo V6 platform and hybrid options. And now, in 2026, Toyota's made subtle but serious upgrades that make the Tundra more capable, more efficient, and more high-tech than ever. Let's start with the way this beast looks. Up front, the 2026 Tundra has presence, a serious presence. You can't mistake it for anything else on the road. The front fascia dominates your field of view with its massive grille that varies depending on the trim level, from a blacked-out honeycomb style on the TRD Pro and Limited, to a more chrome-heavy design on the Platinum and 1794 edition. The LED headlights are sharper this year, with a cleaner signature DRL line that gives it a modern edge. The hood still carries that muscular power bulge, hinting at the twin-turbo power underneath, and the front bumper sits high and wide, giving it a true off-road ready stance. You also get integrated fog lamps, active grille shutters for better aerodynamics, and a front camera seamlessly tucked in for 360-degree visibility. Move to the side, and the Tundra shows off its massive proportions. It's still unmistakably a truck, but Toyota has managed to blend brute strength with just the right amount of sophistication. The sculpted fenders flare out aggressively, and depending on your trim, you can get 18, 20, or even 22-inch alloy wheels. The side mirrors are big enough to monitor an aircraft carrier, and they now include blind spot monitoring with trailer coverage. You've got subtle chrome accents running along the window line on luxury trims, while the TRD Pro and off-road packages go full blackout mode, matte black wheels, off-road tires, and skid plates underneath. The Crew Max cab looks particularly commanding, and the door design has been tweaked slightly for easier entry and better sealing to reduce cabin noise. Now around the back, Toyota's clearly listened to customers. The tailgate now has a soft open and power release function you can activate via the key fob or a button near the taillight. The taillights themselves are new, more vertical, slimmer, and fully LED, giving the rear a fresher, more upscale look. The rear bumper has been redesigned with corner steps for easier access, and Toyota continues to offer the composite bedliner, super tough, resistant to dents and rust, and perfect for anyone who actually uses their truck like a truck. The bed also has an optional 400-watt or 1,200-watt power outlet depending on configuration, so you can plug in tools, camping gear, or tailgating essentials with ease. Interior. Step inside, and you instantly realize this is no longer a basic workhorse, it's a luxury vehicle that happens to be built like a tank. The cabin of the 2026 Tundra is easily one of Toyota's best interiors to date. Everything feels solid, well-damped, and designed with both durability and comfort in mind. You get soft-touch materials across the dash, real aluminum or open-pore wood trim depending on the model, and seats that are downright lounge-like on the higher trims. The seating position is commanding, and visibility is excellent. The gauge cluster is a fully digital 12.3-inch display on mid and high trims, showing off crisp graphics and customizable layouts, while the massive 14-inch touchscreen in the center stack dominates the cabin. Toyota's latest infotainment system is fast, wireless, and refreshingly easy to use, with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto standard. The sound system deserves a shout-out too. The available 12-speaker JBL system delivers deep, clean audio that turns long drives into private concerts. Practicality is another win. The center console is huge, cup holders are deep, and the rear seats in the Crew Max model fold up to create a flat loading floor. Rear passengers get vents, USB-C ports, and heated seats depending on trim. Even the base models feel more premium than before, and Toyota's done an excellent job with insulation. The cabin stays calm and quiet even at highway speeds. Now, let's talk about what makes this truck move. Performance. Under the hood of the 2026 Tundra, you'll no longer find the V8 that's long gone. Instead, every Tundra now comes with a 3.4-liter twin-turbocharged V6, or as Toyota calls it, the iForce V6. And don't be fooled by the cylinder count. This thing absolutely hauls. It pushes out 389 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque in its standard form, paired to a smooth 10-speed automatic transmission. The result, a 0 to 60 time of around 6.2 seconds. Not bad at all for something that weighs close to 3 tons. If you want even more grunt, there's the iForce Max hybrid version, combining that same twin-turbo V6 with an electric motor integrated into the transmission. Together, they deliver a massive 437 horsepower and a wild 583 pound-feet of torque, enough to tow up to 12,000 pounds with ease. And thanks to the hybrid system, fuel economy sees a noticeable boost too, with combined figures hovering around 20 to 22 miles per gallon depending on configuration. That's a big step up from the old V8 days, and it makes the Tundra a far more efficient long-hauler work companion. The ride and handling have also improved dramatically. The Tundra rides on Toyota's TNGA-F platform, a fully boxed steel frame with an aluminum composite bed that helps reduce weight. It uses coil spring rear suspension instead of old-school leaf springs, which makes a huge difference in comfort. Even on rough terrain, it feels stable and composed. While the TRD Off-Road and TRD Pro trims add upgraded shocks, skid plates, and locking differentials for serious trail work, steering is nicely weighted, and the truck feels more agile than its size suggests. Whether you're cruising on the highway or towing a heavy trailer, the 2026 Tundra feels confident and controlled. Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 is standard across all trims, so you're getting adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, pre-collision braking, and road sign detection. It's nice knowing you have all that tech watching your back, especially when driving something this large. Now, when it comes to pricing, the 2026 Tundra lineup offers a wide spread. The base senior model starts around $41,000, while the SR5 pushes closer to $46,000. The limited hovers near $55,000, and if you want that luxury treatment, the Platinum and 1794 edition models climb to around $64,000, $67,000. The TRD Pro 8 Toyota's hardcore off-roader 8 tops out around $74,000, while the fully loaded iForce Max hybrid models can touch the $80,000 mark. Sure, that's not cheap, but compared to competitors like the F150 Power Boost or the Ram 1500 Limited, it's right in the mix. And given Toyota's reliability and resale value, the Tundra often proves to be the smarter long-term buy. At the end of the day, the 2026 Toyota Tundra V6 proves something important. You don't need a big V8 to have big performance. Toyota's modern powertrain is refined, powerful, and surprisingly efficient, while the rest of the truck finally feels as modern as it looks. It's tough, it's high-tech, and it's built with the kind of quality that'll probably outlast your mortgage. If you're someone who needs a capable full-size pickup that can handle hard work during the weekend, family life on the weekends, the Tundra deserves to be high on your list. It's not just Toyota's most advanced truck ever, it's one of the smartest buys in its class. And that wraps up today's review here on Car Flash, where we keep things real, raw, and always behind the wheel. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the 2026 Toyota Tundra V6, make sure to hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments below, and subscribe so you don't miss our upcoming reviews on the latest trucks, SUVs, and EVs that are changing the game. Thanks for watching, and as always, drive safe, drive smart, and keep it flashing with Car Flash.